Well, good morning, Holy Remnant. How are you doing? You guys should be patting yourselves on the back after snow, some of you more than once in these last few days. So welcome to St. Pete. It's great to see you. I'd like to tell you a little story about a friend of mine who, when she graduated from college, went off to Europe to tour the big cities. Everybody do that. So people did. I always wanted to backpack to Europe. I never quite do it. Geez, I see you again. That's a nice tuxedo, by the way. I would say you look great. On Christmas. It's hard to hide it. It's great. I'm glad I'm not doing this. Anyway, so this friend of mine went touring the capitals of Europe, and she did what you normally do when you go to those capital cities, go out of churches. She went to a specific church in a specific town, and it was a basilica. Basilica, of course, being getting its origins from a type of architecture, Roman architecture, that was common in the first century. And it was typically just a big rectangular box that municipal business was conducted in. And so the Christian church, growing as it did, needed more room, and so they built basilicas. And so the name of this architectural term, rather, became the name synonymous with what you and I consider to be a big church. And so she's in this big basilica in Europe, and she's looking around at all the stained glass windows, looking at all the frescoes, all the decor, smelling years and centuries of incense. When all of a sudden, she hears behind her a screech, and she turns around, and she sees a white barn owl flying across the basilica, something from out of Harry Potter, which is warrior times. And this distressed white owl flies into a stained glass window, poof, falls to the ground, and shakes itself off, and gets back up again, and flies towards another light source, poof, falls to the ground. And my friend is just horrified seeing this happen. And there are other people, of course, gathered in the basilica saying, oh my gosh, this poor barn owl is knocking itself out. What do? They go to the docent, and they say to the docent, hey, what do? This can't be the first time in 2,000 years a bird has gotten stuck in the basilica. And the docent said, well, it's been a while, and I can't remember a barn owl actually getting in. And then one said to the other, oh, so it was the older docent, said, we need the building supervisor, the super, to come and remedy the situation. So my friend went with this kind of older docent. They went down kind of in the angles of this basilica downstairs, down the hall, and there's an office where apparently the super is. They open the door, and the super is there, and they explain the situation to the super. And as my friend is watching this unfold, she sees that on his desk, he has an animal on him. And he's got a picture of a dog, a picture of cats of his own, and he's out in the fields with another animal. And as soon as this is explained to the super, he says, oh my goodness, let's go and let's remedy this. However, the super was older than my grandmother, who passed away years ago. And so he gets up and he makes his way slowly up the step into the basilica. And just at that point, the barn owl is trying again, boom, into another light source down. And he sees exactly what's going on. And he walks over to near where that barn owl is. And he opens this closet that you wouldn't even know was a closet had you not been familiar with your building supervisor, right? The super opens the closet and finds this big rod, and he kind of extends it. And then he reaches it up along the wall and finds a hook that you never would have seen unless you were looking for it. Pulls the hook, and then all of a sudden the skylight. And the skylight opens, and bright sunshine comes through. And you know those old churches, even stained glass is so bright. But this light goes, this owl shakes it up, looks up, and flies right out of that escape hatch, if you will, for freedom and for liberty. I wonder how many of us come to church feeling like that barn owl, flying from one light source. This will be the answer to the other. Flying to one remedy we think will be the way out of whatever it is we're in, thinking that will be the way. Before, of course, we get Christmas, and the super opens the window and shows us the real life. I think Christmas, friends, is about realizing that just as that super has compassion and a passion for the created beings, for creatures, this is the God we serve. This is a God who loves us so much. Christmas story is easy. It's love coming down from heaven to show the light poor people in distress. So we too might rejoice with the angels and the shepherds. And so I wonder if our work for the year ahead is to move towards that light. Is to realize that however that light is coming to us, that's the way out. That's the way to liberty. That's the way to freedom. So I hope you'll join me in the year 2023 when I'm trying to know Jesus better and I'm trying to move towards that light. And together, maybe we do that.